Well, speaking of children, we know that we're going to hear from GC. This is the minor child of Chad Cobb, the confessed killer, and the victim, Ashley Biggs. And she's going to testify to what she saw and what she heard when she was 7 years old. She's 15 now. Holly, what do you expect from the testimony of GC, which we believe is going to happen later today?
I expect there to be a really strong and vigorous cross-examination, although it will be difficult to cross-examine a 15-year-old. But I think that the defense should hit the fact that the child was 7 at the time and that she's now 15, and that passage of time is going to make her testimony questionable. I would also, if I were the defense, hit the highlight of, the fact that GC does not care for her stepmom, has never cared for her stepmom, has never gotten along with her stepmom, if that's in fact the case. Because if we can lay the tracks of this, of some bias, some hatred, justified or not, on this witness of GC, then we can start understanding why she might testify against her stepmom. I expect the prosecution's going to have her talk about being in the car, in the vehicle on that night, to describe how her father appeared when he arrived home in camo gear with blood on his hands, and what her stepmother said on the phone to presumably the Domino's pizza delivery company. So I would really want to cross-examine this witness gently because she is 15 years old. She's going to be very sympathetic to the jury, but I think those facts need to be covered. Otherwise, you've got 3 or 4 very strong prosecution witnesses that make it a very uphill climb for the defense. So I think the defense really has to shine here. And if I could go back for just a second, if I were the prosecutor, it's always hard when a judge sustains opposing counsel's objection. It's tough in that moment to figure out, to back up and ask the right question. But I think we've got to know. I think the question should be posed as this: why are you telling us this information now? Why didn't you tell us this information in 2013? If you ask that open-ended question of the witness, there's no speculation. He's not trying to speculate what the prosecution would do. From his personal knowledge and perspective, why are you telling us this now? That's the question that I, as
you know
a
what,
potential
Holly,
juror, want to know.
It was the same question that Cindy Cobb had yesterday. She recorded Erica Stefanko's comments in 2014 and held on to it for years until revealing it to the police. I'll get into that in a minute. Let's take a break. We'll be right back.